If your ex seems fine after the breakup, it's because they're trying to make it that way. In other words, it's not because they're actually fine, but they're trying to make it that way. When you had a genuine connection, you're in pain after the breakup, right? What you're feeling, your ex is feeling too. But the difference is they're trying to suppress that. And they're just a little bit better at that than you. Number one, because it was their choice and they might have made up their mind, some time ago. But number two, probably because your ex has been emotionally neglected in childhood on some level and they have this ability to sort of shut off their emotions for a period of time. But the thing is, it always catches back up with them. How do I know that? How am I just saying what goes on in your ex's mind? Well, because I talk to every different archetype of person in the relationship. And for the type that tends to kind of run off and distract themselves and go find a rebound or date around or go hang out with their friends and post all this shit on social media, that's typically the person that suppresses their emotions. And the breakup itself is emotional suppression because they don't want to go into facing the conflict for whatever the disconnect is between you two, right? They run away from their feelings. So they go off and distract instead of face inwards and kind of figure out what's going on and express it to you. So the breakup itself is distraction. Everything that you're seeing on their social media afterwards is distraction. The fact that they say certain things to you or they seem fine is them attempting to distract themselves. And it's not just an attempt. They actually do distract themselves. But the emotions catch up with them later. And I do calls with people that go through this. And basically what they tell me is like, hey, look, I had this great person, but I was going through a lot and I ended up pushing them away. And now, X amount of time later, the feelings won't leave me alone. Like, what do I do? That's what they tell me on a call. So what I'm saying to you is if you're questioning whether or not anything was even real because now all of a sudden they're this totally different person, they seem like they don't care. No, what you had is real. You're not crazy. Okay, you had a genuine connection. Nobody is that good of an actor to fool you into love. But what you need to know is that these emotions that they're suppressing won't catch up with them until a few months later, which means that you're going to suffer on the front end and they're going to suffer on the back end. So you need to be able to get through this period where they're running off and trying to shut you out of their mind. And later, it's all going to come back. They're going to be affected by it. You've kind of gotten on your own 2 feet and built yourself back up. And then you'll have some bargaining power in terms of who wants it more. So if you want some help with this process, click into my profile, click this link right here, set up a call with me, tell me your story, and I'll give you a step-by-step plan to get your ex back, just like hundreds of other people have done with my help.